Seeing that Ito was extremely depressed, Tanaka Hiroshi hurriedly persuaded, "My lord, in fact, you don't have to worry about it now. We are different from the Takahashi family. The Takahashi family doesn't even know who Charlie is, but we at least know him more. On the bottom line, knowing that he is the current owner of Kobayashi Pharmaceuticals and he is in Orus Hill, China, and he stepped back and said that even if we had to meet each other in the end, we would be able to find him. The Takahashi family is different. They may not even be able to find him." "Yes." Ito Takehiko suddenly felt his eyes light up and blurted out, "I just want them to not find him. As long as they can't find Charlie, they will always be the laughingstock of Japan." Ha ha ha, so funny. After that, Ito Takehiko stood up immediately, lit another cigar excitedly, and took a sip, then smiled and said, "Tanaka, in my name, send a bunch of flowers and a fruit to the Takahashi family. The basket should go over and say it is sympathy and meant to disgust them." Ha ha ha. Okay, President. At this moment, Nanako, who is far away in Kyoto, is still sitting in the courtyard waiting for the heavy snow, and doesn't know if it will come. There was a sudden vibration from the phone in her pocket. After she opened it, she found that it was a push notification popped up by the app, with the title, "Aki was beaten up in the street by someone in Tokyo, and his arms abolished." Nanako couldn't help being surprised, and thought to herself, "Aki is very famous in Tokyo. Why would anyone act on him in the street?" However, she didn't have much interest in Aki, and didn't want to care about this gossips, so she didn't click on it. However, as soon as the screen of the phone was locked, it immediately lit up again, and it was a push from another app. The title was similar to the one just now, except that this one added, "The mysterious man is superb and can be called the god of war." Nanako, who has a deep love for fighting and martial arts, immediately cheered up. She really wanted to see how powerful the mysterious person who was called the god of war by the Japanese media really is. Later, she turned on the phone and played the video. Charlie was surrounded by the crowd, and when she couldn't see anyone, Nanako felt very calm. When several people were quickly knocked into the air, her expression showed unconcealable shock, and she murmured, "Aki's bodyguard can't be a waiting person. It can be seen that this person is really strong." Then, she suddenly uttered an "ah." The phone couldn't be held firmly, and it fell to the ground with a snap. She hurriedly bent over to pick it up. Fortunately, the ground in the yard was not hard and the phone was not damaged. So she picked up the phone and couldn't wait to continue to look at it. Her expression became more horrified and excited. She blurted out excitedly, "Master Wade. It's really Master Wade." At this time, Nanako has become a Starchaser girl. And Charlie is her natal idol. Therefore, as long as she saw Charlie, she couldn't hide the excitement in her heart. What's more, Charlie in the video is so elegant, so chic, and so domineering. Nanako, who has always been as quiet as still water, got up, the nympho who couldn't control it, and said to herself in surprise, "Master Wade is really handsome and powerful. This kind of strength is indeed a master of martial arts. No wonder. Can beat Yamamoto Kazuki-sensei with a single palm. With his strength, even if 5 Yamamoto Kazuki-sensei attacks him at the same time, I am afraid it will be difficult to win." With the extreme excitement of the young woman, Nanako watched the video several times over and over again. At this moment, she couldn't wait to rush back to Tokyo immediately and try her best to meet Charlie. However, after a while, she gave up the idea again. She knew that after Charlie abolished Aki, he would have to face the Takahashi family's targeting, and her father also has conflicts with him. If she went to him at this time, let alone whether he had the energy to see her. Just going to see him by her is likely to bring trouble to him. Nanako looked at the sky and murmured, "I only hope that Master Wade can leave Tokyo in peace. As for whether I can see him again, his safety is far more important than my wish. I hope God will bless him and Master Wade will never meet danger." That night, the whole Tokyo runaway group united unprecedentedly. In the past, they were fighting each other, even competing, antagonizing, and fighting each other while guarding a site. Now they all have become comrades in arms. Everyone held hands together and searched through the carpet, just to find the whereabouts of the mysterious man who abolished Aki. However, the instruction they received was not to hack the man, but to report his whereabouts to the Takahashi family immediately. As long as the exact clue is found, 1 million will be given. The mobsters usually don't have many opportunities to make money. They either collect some protection fees on Red Light Street, or they are doing some chicken business, and their income is actually very low. In Japan, how can you be considered a successful mobster? In fact, it's very simple. It is enough to have a large displacement motorcycle. Because in the eyes of the rioters, a good motorcycle is simply the standard equipment for the successful rioters. It's like an ancient warrior has a good horse. However, most of the mobsters barely make ends meet, and simply cannot afford the cost of large displacement motorcycles. Therefore, they have to walk, or take buses or subways, to fight with others on the streets. As for why not to take a taxi, it is because the taxi fare in Japan is surprisingly expensive. The mobsters go out for a fight. Before they get to the place, the taxi fare may have been over 1,000, far exceeding their consumption ability. Because of this, they are desperate for money. 1 million, even if it is divided among several people or dozens of people, it is a very objective figure in the hands of individuals.